Hi everybody. So I had what I would consider quite a bit of feedback on the Color Oops review video that I did, and a couple people were asking some questions. So I just wanted to take that review a step further and give you guys some information about what I've experienced after using the Color Oops quite a ways down the road. It's been quite a few months. Right after using the Color Oops, I re-dyed my hair a light slash medium brown, and as the directions suggest, I used a protein filler. And I did mention in the video that I noticed that the color that I used didn't stay as well, and it didn't seem like it took very well. Now, I was kind of having trouble figuring that out at first, but I guess I was just being derpy. I kind of put together the fact that the protein filler is supposed to prevent your hair, which is porous after using the Color Oops, from grabbing whatever color you're using too dark. So I recently re-dyed my hair, and I used a semi-permanent shampoo. It was a box dye. It's only supposed to last for 28 shampoos. Even though it was a semi-permanent hair color, I used, by the way, I used a natural dark brown, which my natural hair color is probably a medium natural brown. After I dyed my hair and I did not use protein filler this time, my hair was black. And I can tell the difference as well with right now the color of my new growth as compared to the color of the rest of my hair, which the Color Oops was used on. I've been washing my hair with clarifying shampoos, with Treseme's purifying line, and Head and Shoulders, because from what I've read, they're supposed to help the color come out a little more quickly. And even though I've been using that, it's really had no effect on the sections of my hair that the Color Oops was used on. But on my natural growth, it's actually pulled quite a bit of the color off. So my suggestion would be, even if you're going to be using a semi-permanent or temporary color, still use the protein filler, because that will help it to not come out as dark. I also wanted to mention that right after I used the Color Oops, my hair was extremely dry, and after doing a little bit of research, I found that using a protein conditioner would help your hair recover. I've been doing that. I also used, again, it was Treseme's protein conditioner, along with a hair mask that Tresemme makes. I've been using both of them kind of off and on my hair, along with my regular conditioner, kind of just rotating it. Supposedly it's not good for your hair if you use the protein conditioner every day, so I would use that maybe once a week, use my regular conditioner, and then the next week use the hair mask, that type of thing. Over time, my hair has recovered, but it has taken a while for my hair to get back to where it is, and my hair wasn't really in bad shape to begin with, so the Color Oops did take its toll, but it's back to its usual self now. The only other thing I wanted to mention was I was asked about where to purchase the protein filler, and the person asking the question was asking which drugstore. I didn't purchase the protein filler. I bought from a drugstore. I went to Sally's Beauty Supply, and depending where you live, you might be able to get it at a drugstore, but it's not available where I live in a drugstore. Lastly, another note about the protein filler. They do make a neutral protein filler, and then they make protein fillers with tints in them. I used the neutral protein filler because I didn't want to add any other color dimensions to my hair. So if you're not looking to do that, make sure that you get the neutral protein filler and not the one with the tint in it, because you won't get the color you're expecting. You'll probably have I don't know if it would be a glaze or a tint or what. Your hair probably won't come out the way that you think it will. So Um, just as a recap, even if you're using a semi-permanent dye well after the fact, well after using the Color Oops, you should still use a protein filler unless you're looking to have really dark hair, probably hair that's at least a shade darker than what you're aiming for, what the box has on it rather. Um, and just be careful when you go to get the protein filler. Make sure you're grabbing a neutral and not a tinted one. I think that's about it. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm no hairdresser, but I can definitely tell you guys what I've experienced so far after using the product. Also, definitely subscribe. I'll be doing more reviews in the future, and I'd love to be able to share what I've experienced with you guys. So have fun storming the castle. Goodbye! I have a hair in my mouth, sorry. I used it, I